The air inside Station Oran 9 trembled like a living thing. Red lights flashed across every corridor, alarms screamed, and terrified aliens ran for the escape pods. Through the observation glass they could see it, a black wave of Vraxian ships, pouring out of the portal like a swarm of spaceborne locusts. Commander Tavel could hardly breathe. "You brought war to my station." But Captain Ryan Cole only smirked as the deck vibrated under his boots. "Relax, Commander, I didn't bring the war. It followed me home." The human warship, TSS Valkyrie, hovered just beyond the station's defense grid. Its hull burned with a brilliant blue plasma light and its cannons began to spin up, glowing brighter with every pulse. "Valkyrie," Ryan said into his comm, "initiate overdrive protocol. Defensive formation Delta." A deep female voice replied, calm and powerful. "Affirmative, Captain. All systems online. Target acquisition locked." The aliens nearby froze in place. The ship had a voice. A self-aware human AI, something most galactic species had outlawed centuries ago. But the humans didn't follow those laws. They wrote their own. The first Vraxian ship lunged forward, firing beams of molten plasma. The impact shook the outer hull of Oran 9, sending shards of metal and light tearing through the void. Ryan's smile vanished. "Valkyrie, show them what human overkill looks like." The warship moved like a predator unleashed. A burst of blue energy erupted from its side. A rail cannon shot so fast it broke the sound barrier even in vacuum. The projectile tore straight through the Vraxian ship, splitting it in half before its shields even had a chance to register the hit. A stunned silence followed. Then the battlefield erupted into chaos. Dozens of alien eyes widened as they watched the impossible. No one in the Union had ever seen a single human ship fight like that, especially not against hundreds. Tavel grabbed Ryan's shoulder. "We must retreat, there are too many of them." Ryan looked through the viewport, his eyes as cold as deep space. "You can run if you want, but they'll just follow." He turned to the AI. "Valkyrie, deploy drones, full burn." The ship's underbelly opened, and dozens of autonomous drones shot out like sparks, weaving between the swarm ships. Each drone carried a pulse core, glowing with the same strange energy as the teleport cube. They weren't just weapons, they were miniature jump drives. "Targets locked," Valkyrie announced. "Light them up," Ryan said. The drones vanished and reappeared inside the Vraxian fleet. The resulting chain reaction was pure madness. Space itself seemed to tear apart as explosions bloomed across the stars, silent, but absolutely deadly. One by one, the swarm ships disintegrated, leaving glowing debris spinning into the void. The aliens inside the station could only watch, utterly stunned. A single human armed with one ship and a dangerous smile was single-handedly wiping out an entire fleet. But then, the light shifted. From the heart of the vortex, a massive shadow emerged, far, far larger than the others. The Vraxian Prime Dreadnought, a war beast the size of a small moon. It glowed red from within, alive with crawling energy veins and massive bioplasma cannons. Tavel whispered, "By the stars, that thing could destroy a planet." Ryan didn't answer. His eyes narrowed. "Guess we found the boss level." The dreadnought opened its maw, a living weapon powered by the life energy of the swarm. Sensors screamed warnings across the station. Radiation levels spiked off the charts. "Valkyrie," Ryan said quietly, "calculate power output." "Output exceeds maximum tolerance. Direct confrontation is not recommended," the AI replied, its voice as steady as ever. Ryan smirked. "Yeah, that's what makes it fun." He turned toward Tavel and handed him the beer bottle he'd been carrying. "Hold this." Tavel blinked, terrified. "What are you doing, human?" "Something stupid," Ryan said, "but hopefully, smart stupid." He activated his wrist console. The teleport cube reappeared beside him, spinning faster and faster, drawing raw energy from the station's reactors. The air crackled, sparks danced along the walls. "Ryan!" Tavel shouted. "You'll destabilize the core." "Exactly," Ryan said. "If I can sync the Valkyrie's jump drive with this cube, I can turn the station's shield generator into a dimensional slingshot. It'll throw that dreadnought right back where it came from." Or it could destroy us all. Ryan winked. 50-50 odds. Better than most of my plans. He slammed his palm onto the console. The cube flashed white, and everything froze for a single heartbeat. Then time exploded. The Valkyrie surged forward, its engines howling as it linked with the cube's power. Energy arcs spread through the station, running across glass, steel, and even flesh. For a moment, it felt like the universe itself was holding its breath. The dreadnought fired, a beam of pure annihilation slicing toward them. Ryan shouted, "Valkyrie, now!" The ship vanished in a burst of light, reappearing directly inside the dreadnought's open mouth. A single second later, the human warship detonated its overdrive core. The explosion was silent, yet the entire sector flashed white. When the light faded, the vortex was gone. So was the dreadnought. Only drifting fragments remained, and a faint echo of human laughter. Tavel collapsed to his knees, trembling. He did it. He actually did it. But then the comm crackled to life, and Valkyrie's voice whispered faintly through the static. "Captain, systems offline. Searching for signal." Tavel's eyes widened. "He's still alive?" The AI paused, then replied softly. "He said, to tell them, he'll be back." The transmission ended. Outside, the wreckage glowed quietly in the distance, and for the first time, the galaxy realized one simple truth. When a Deathworlder says, "Hold my beer," even gods should step aside. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next adventure. See you next time.